This just might be my favorite Higurashi episode, and who would have thought that an episode focusing on Hojo Tepe will end up being one of my favorites. Like in Higurashi, the biggest reason, it was just so wholesome. Honestly, like even though he has done heinous stuff, he has like child abuse, not a good thing. Against it, okay? But the thing is, I just never cared for it that much. If you go and watch my videos of those episodes, I just didn't care for the Satoko storyline. I was always like, okay, get me to the supernatural stuff. That's where I'm interested in. So I really didn't connect that much with Satoko and Tepe. I never hated Tepe, even though he did some stuff. I'm totally against it, but I just never cared for Tepe that much that I would hate him. And now seeing him redeeming himself, even though it does not like just washes away your past. You did things that were in the past, okay? But it's fiction. It's not real. So I was seeing him redeem himself, and in the way he was doing it, it was just so wholesome. And it like the thing is, I love wholesome shit, like wholesome stuff a lot, and it just hits me right. So I just ended up enjoying this episode a lot. And who would have thought that episode 23, like the cliffhanger of episode 22 was that Satoko had a plan. She was going to do something to make sure that Rika stays with her. Who would have thought the next episode would be Hojo Tepe redeeming himself? Who would have thought? I know most of you would not be able to forgive him that easily. It's genuinely, as I told you, I'd never hated him. So for me, it's really easy to be like, okay, you know what? It's okay. And also, like, whenever I see a person redeeming themselves, I just like that. I'm like, okay, you go, you can do it. I'm just always supporting them. So, who would have thought I would like Hojo? Who would have thought I would be like, I would enjoy an episode focusing on Hojo Tepe this much? Who would have thought? I don't think so. Anybody would have, but it was just a great episode for me, especially when we see, like, when the first time he sees Satoko and just gave her the bag with stuff in it. I just, my heart just melted, bro. Like, I love that scene. It was just so wholesome. Like, you're gonna listen to this word a lot in this video. It was just so wholesome. Just giving Satoko the bag. Satoko did not expect Tepe to act that way. And the reason he was because he had dreams. And we get to know that people, if the people can get, like, their memories remain, like, from the different fragments, some of the memories can remain with them. Since, like, Keiichi had one of the memories where he killed Reina and Neon and everyone, he had that memory. And Tepe, as soon as, like, we see him, just, when, like, Satoko and Rika, they were just, resetting the timelines again and again. And Tepe had some memories of how he died again and again. And he thought that these were nightmares, but these were actually, like, these are his old memories. So, yeah, he was like, okay, you know what, I don't want to die alone. And that's why he's like, okay, I have Satoko. She's the family member I've left. I'll try to, make up for what I've done in the past. So, it was just so wholesome. I liked this episode a lot. And there were a lot of scenes with, like, we can see Tepe is trying his best. He tried protecting Satoko, even though he's being a tsundere about it. But he tried protecting Satoko from those goons, even though he got beaten up. But it's okay. Like, it's just the intentions that matter. He was trying to protect her. So Satoko was also seeing that. And in the end, we see him, just trying to look at Satoko. Let's just go for it. Sometime I just want to go to a dinner. So let's just shake hands to, make sure to make sure that you just forgive what I've done. And Satoko got really scared, like she did when her arc was going on, like she did back then. She just got really freaked out. And Tepe reacted in a right way. He's like, okay, I understand if you're not forgiving me. But I hope that next time we meet, it's like we can chat like this. So, yes, Satoko, I'll talk about that stuff later. But first of all, at the start of the episode, Satoko just flexed on everyone. Those poor kids, they just got flexed on so bad in that card game. There was no need for Satoko to do that, but she ended up doing it for no reason. She's like, you know what? I'm a flex on them. So, yeah. She even kind of flexed on Keiichi. She was like, you know what? This is going to be happening. So, yeah, I can predict that. And Keiichi's like, it just feels like I'm talking to Rika. And we know, like, Rika and Satoko both are reincarnated. And we can understand why they can predict stuff. So, it's like, yeah, Keiichi. It is exactly like talking to Rika. And that like just Satoko just flexing for no apparent reason was really fun to see. So now let's talk about the ending of this anime, because the next is going to be the last episode 24. Episode 24 is going to be the last one, and I was really worried how are they gonna cover everything, how are they gonna like execute Satoko's plan of making Rika stay here, how are they gonna do it, just 2 episodes. But it seems like we are moving in a completely different direction than what I thought. I don't know, I messed up my words there. So yeah, it feels like Satoko now might not be like, this is what I think the ending we are getting. I feel like she's gonna get closer to Hojo. Tepe, I'm gonna call her Tepe. She's gonna closer to him, and they're gonna become a family because those are the only two left. Even like there's her brother. I don't know what was the deal there. Will he still be in coma or something? I don't know. He's in the hospital. So for now, these two are the only family left for each other. So I feel like Satoko is gonna find, like, Satoko, she just needed Rika. She was like, without Rika, she feels kind of alone. She wants Rika to be with her always. And I feel like Hojo Tepe being there for Satoko. I feel like Satoko is gonna be like, you know what, it's fine, Rika, we go our separate ways. They're still gonna be really close friends. But I feel like Satoko is gonna forgive Tepe. She's also gonna forgive Rika. And they're gonna be like, we are gonna go our separate ways, and she's gonna go in the whatever the academy is, and Satoko and Hojo, they might start living together, and Satoko might stay in Hinamizawa and just do her own thing. That's how I feel like they're going for a pretty simple and happy ending. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I like it or not. I personally, when I think about it, I don't have a problem with that. Of course, this is not confirmed. This is just me thinking what's going to happen. And if that ends up happening, I personally don't see any problem with it. But I feel like since supernatural like element of the show was like supernatural element was such a big part of the show, getting such a simple plain ending might upset some people. It might feel like, you know what, everything was just for no reason, that supernatural thing. So I don't know, but I would definitely not complain if things go the way I said they would. So yeah, this might be my favorite Higurashi episode just because it was just so wholesome, and I like my wholesome stuff a lot. So yeah, that was it for the episode. Let me know what did you guys feel about it in the comments below, and I will be here for episode number 24 next week. That is the final episode. I've been covering Higurashi for so long. I will be here for episode 24 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.